Welcome to my channel. People frequently lose themselves in relationships, but no one ever sees this as a problem. Love turns your life into a whirlwind of bubbly champagne, giggling, and passionate embraces. It's possible that you too are losing your identity as a couple. You fall madly in love and think the world is a great place during this wonderful honeymoon time. You spend most of your time together, which means that your regular acquaintances and family members are less frequently seen. This will be recognized by all sides as being extremely typical for a new relationship. Give yourself permission to savor the beauty of this time together. Keep in mind, though, that you are still distinct persons with your own tastes, passions, and aspirations. Being in a relationship is great, but remember that you each existed as whole people before you met. Assuming the fireworks have ended, what comes next? How can you stay in a long-term relationship while still being yourself? A relationship can be a wonderful thing, but it's easy to lose sight of who you are and what you value. Here are 9 ways to avoid losing yourself in a romantic relationship. Number 1. Maintain yourself as a priority to avoid losing yourself. If you remember to love yourself, you can avoid losing your individuality in a relationship. Maintaining your self-esteem and giving yourself the loving care you deserve is not narcissistic. You can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself first. As an individual, your spouse can only meet so many of your requirements. Being content does not imply that every part of your life is fulfilling. You still have interests and ambitions that you must pursue on your own, and you cannot deny yourself those rights. Number 2. Avoid overuse of the pronoun we. There is no I in a committed relationship, rather, there is only a we. Due to your extensive time spent together, you share similar interests and often find yourselves finishing each other's sentences. Be aware of how often you hear yourself saying we instead of I. When you're in love, it can feel like your body and brain have merged into one, but the reality is that you're still 2 distinct individuals. 2 becoming one is a spiritual and poetic concept, but it is not possible in practice. If you are secure enough in your relationship to be yourself, you won't lose your identity as easily. Number 3. Maintain contact with family and friends to avoid losing yourself. You move between 2 distinct spheres of influence and friendship, just like the rest of us. Your outer circle consists of people you've met before and have a passing familiarity with. The people with whom you feel the greatest level of trust and emotional attachment are your closest friends. There will be constant movement of people in and out of your peripheral social circle, and some of these individuals may eventually become part of your inner circle. On the other hand, your closest friends and family have known you for many years, and the bonds between you are likely to last a lifetime. They have seen both the best and worst of you. They're the ones who have never abandoned you. Maybe your partner was once a friend or acquaintance in your larger circle. Even though they might be your partner, there are probably other people in your life who have done similar things. Even if you're in love, you shouldn't forget about your friends and family. Keeping in touch with your inner circle is an excellent way to avoid becoming lost in a relationship. While you will have mutual friends, you should also have separate friendships. It would be beneficial if you could spend some time alone with your best friends and enjoy a night in the town. Number 4. Do not make excessive sacrifices. Relationships necessitate sacrifice from both you and your lover, according to a UCLA Berkeley article. According to the report, sacrificing too much can lead to an imbalance of power, discontent, and resentment. Falling in love does not imply giving up on yourself by lowering your self-esteem. In a relationship, How do you know if you're giving too much? How do you stay driven, and would your pal stay motivated if the roles were reversed? Making sacrifices for the wrong reasons can have a devastating effect on a relationship, even if those sacrifices were made for the right reasons. Number 5. Establish limits, and stick to them. For a relationship to thrive, it needs boundaries. In a post for the Vanderbilt University website, Dr. Chad A. Buck argues that boundaries make room for healthy interactions. They provide you with choices rather than mandates or responsibilities. Limits communicated early on in a relationship can help couples avoid hurt feelings and misunderstandings down the road. You know what to expect from one another in the relationship. There is little room for discussion about what is and is not acceptable. Number 6. Perform some activities on your own. Having someone to share fun activities and fascinating travels with is one of the many pleasures of falling in love. There are numerous activities you can do together for enrichment and recreation. You two probably have enough in common to do something together. Pursuing your interests, on the other hand, may lower your chances of becoming dissatisfied with yourself. Perhaps you've always wanted to try a hobby or activity that your partner doesn't enjoy, or vice versa. You'll have more to say when you're free to do things on your own. Number 7. Stay honest with yourself. There can be no relationship without a few squabbles, or someone isn't being true to themselves. Falling in love does not require you to give up your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. You may give your heart to a spouse while maintaining your independence. If you can't be honest and true with yourself, how can you possibly be those things with another person? You don't have to change who you are or compromise everything for love, since you're as unique as a snowflake. If their concept of a relationship with you is to change who you really are, it's not worth it. Number 8. Stay in the present moment. You risk losing yourself in the past if you are not living in the present moment. Perhaps you're haunted by past broken relationships and the problems that led to them. You can learn from your mistakes and be grateful, but you can't change the past. Take advantage of the here and now that you're in. Give each other and yourself permission to be authentic and genuine. Refusing to let the past determine your present and future happiness can protect both your self-esteem and your connection with your sweetheart from damage. Number 9. Maintaining a relationship based on reality can help you avoid losing yourself. Everyone has daydreamed about a handsome prince and a lovely princess being hitched and riding off into the sunset after reading a fairy tale. Expecting your relationship to continue forever is a recipe for disappointment. Nothing is perfect in a relationship between two fallible humans. It's not fair to either of you to lose yourself in a fairy tale dream. Relationships require giving and taking, as well as frequent apologies, forgiveness, and patience. It's natural to idealize yourself and your relationship at first. If you don't have a reality check, you'll notice that you both have flaws and may become disillusioned. True love requires that you see each other as individuals with positive characteristics, flaws, shortcomings, and limitations. Final thoughts on maintaining your identity in a relationship. Keep in mind that your lover fell in love with you exactly as you are. Maintain your self-esteem and don't give up on the unique characteristics and behaviors that you admire. When you avoid losing yourself, you can have a beautiful relationship for a lifetime. Thank you for watching.